Hi, I'm Dr. Emily Carter. Today, I want to talk to you about something that might sound a little surprising at first, but could completely change the way you think about your hormones. Because there are certain foods, simple everyday foods, that you can literally put in your mouth today. And they can help your body start producing more testosterone all on its own. No shots, no medications, no complicated supplements, just real nutrition that supports your body the way nature intended. The problem is, most doctors don't talk about this side of it. They'll run a quick blood test, tell you your numbers are low, and hand you a prescription for testosterone therapy. But here's the truth. Your body still knows how to make testosterone. It just needs the right raw materials, the right foods, vitamins, and minerals to turn that process back on. That's what today's video is all about. Because when you start giving your body what it's been missing, incredible things can happen. You might notice more energy when you wake up, more drive to move your body, better mood, and even better performance in every sense of the word. So stay with me, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through exactly which foods to eat, how often to use them, and why they're scientifically proven to help raise your testosterone naturally, safely, and effectively. Let's dive in. Here's something most men never hear from their doctor. Your testosterone isn't dropping because you're getting older. It's dropping because the world around you has changed, and your body is reacting to it. The truth is, it's not one thing, it's everything. We're surrounded by processed foods, stripped of the minerals and healthy fats that your body needs to build hormones. We're living with constant stress, which keeps your cortisol high. And cortisol is testosterone's worst enemy. When one goes up, the other goes down. We sleep less than ever before, and testosterone is produced mostly while you sleep. We sit more, move less, and spend hours under artificial light instead of sunlight, which robs your body of natural vitamin D, another key ingredient for testosterone production. And then there are the invisible enemies, environmental toxins. Plastics, pesticides, and chemicals in everyday products contain compounds called endocrine disruptors. These act like estrogen inside your body, confusing your hormones and shutting down natural testosterone production. They're in your water bottles, your food packaging, even in the air you breathe. Let's start with one of the most powerful and maybe unexpected testosterone boosters on the planet, the oyster. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oysters aren't something most people eat every week. But if there's one food that truly deserves the title of testosterone superfood, this is it. And here's why. Oysters are packed with zinc, one of the most essential minerals for hormone production. Your body literally cannot make testosterone without it. Zinc acts like the ignition key in the hormonal engine. Without it, the entire process just stalls. Just 6 medium oysters contain about 32 milligrams of zinc. That's nearly 3 times the daily recommended amount. And when your body finally gets enough zinc, something incredible happens. Your testosterone production starts to rise, and at the same time, less of it gets converted into estrogen. You see, there's an enzyme in your body called aromatase. It's the one responsible for turning testosterone into estrogen. And zinc helps keep that enzyme in check, like a gatekeeper. When you're zinc deficient, that gate swings wide open and your testosterone leaks away. But the benefits don't stop there. Oysters also contain D-aspartic acid, an amino acid shown in studies to increase testosterone by as much as 40% in just 2 weeks. It works by signaling the brain to release more luteinizing hormone. That's the chemical that tells your testes, hey, it's time to make more testosterone. Now that you've seen how oysters build testosterone, let's talk about how to protect it. Because producing hormones is only half the battle. The real challenge is keeping them from breaking down under stress. And that's where one of the most humble, powerful foods comes in: garlic. Garlic has been used for thousands of years as both food and medicine, but only recently have researchers started to understand how it works inside the body. What makes garlic so powerful is a compound called allicin, and it has an amazing effect on hormones. When you're stressed, physically, mentally, or emotionally, your body releases cortisol, often called the stress hormone. Cortisol is useful in small bursts, but when it stays high for too long, it crushes testosterone production. They have an inverse relationship. When cortisol rises, testosterone falls. So if you want to raise testosterone naturally, you don't just need to produce more. You need to lower the stress hormones that tear it down. Now here's the key. Raw garlic is the most effective form. When you crush or chop it and let it sit for about 10 minutes, that's when allicin activates. So if you're brave enough, take 1 or 2 cloves of fresh garlic, crush them, let them rest, and then eat them raw. You can mix them with a little honey to make the taste smoother, or add them to a salad dressing with olive oil and lemon juice. Some men even just swallow the chopped garlic with water, like a natural capsule. Yes, your breath might remind people you've been doing something healthy, but that's a small price too. If oysters give your body the building blocks and garlic protects what you've built, then ginger is the spark that turns everything back on. This golden root has been used in traditional medicine for thousands of years, from ancient China to India. But what modern science is discovering now is remarkable. Ginger doesn't just calm your stomach or warm you up on a cold day. It can actually help reactivate testosterone production deep inside your body. Several studies have shown that men who use ginger regularly can see their testosterone rise by 15 to 20%, sometimes even more. In one clinical trial, infertile men took ginger for 12 weeks and saw not only higher testosterone, but also improved sperm quality and better overall vitality. So how does something as simple as a root do that? Ginger works on several levels. It reduces oxidative stress in the testes. That's the cellular damage caused by inflammation and aging that slows hormone output. It also improves blood circulation and supports the release of luteinizing hormone, the signal your brain sends to your testes that says, make more testosterone. And it helps your cells respond better to insulin, which is crucial because insulin resistance is one of the biggest hidden causes of low testosterone. Now, I know this next one will make a lot of men smile because yes, there's a food that can raise your testosterone and taste amazing while doing it, and that's dark chocolate. But not just any chocolate. We're talking about the pure kind, rich, dark, at least 75% cacao or higher. That deep, slightly bitter flavor, that's where the power lives. You see, dark chocolate is loaded with compounds called flavonoids, plant-based antioxidants that improve blood flow, lower inflammation, and even help protect your cells from damage. And that matters because inflammation is one of the main silent killers of testosterone production. When your body's under oxidative stress, your hormone-producing cells, especially in the testes, start to slow down. Flavonoids help calm that inflammation, giving those cells room to breathe and work again. Now that you know the foods that can rebuild your testosterone from the inside out, the question becomes, how do you actually put it all together? Because success doesn't come from doing one thing once in a while. It comes from small, consistent habits that tell your body every single day you are safe, strong, and ready to thrive.